Alright, we're connected. Oh, what if that spread to everyone in Tokyo, then everyone in Japan, then everyone in the world? Who would tell you that it wasn't real?
それは
That's...
そうしたら妄想はすでに作り事でも幻覚でもなくなる。紛れもない現実と化すんだよ。だからそれはリアルブートと呼ばれている。
At that point, your delusion ceases to be a fantasy or hallucination, and then becomes reality. That's why we call it real booting.
そんなバカな。だってそんなことで現実がねじ曲げられるなんて。
That's impossible. There's no way anyone can alter reality like that. I rubbed my head with my fingers trying to make sense out of all this.
仮にいいですか。仮にですよ。僕がそのギガロマニアックスだったとして。
Let's just say that hypothetically, and just hypothetically, mind you, I was one of these gigglomaniacs.
だけど閉まってるドアの鍵を開けるとか、そんな風に妄想が物理現象にまで影響を与えるなんて不可能ですよ。
It's impossible for a delusion to affect physical reality like opening a locked door.
私たち含め研究者たちも当初はそう考え楽観視していた。だがそんな甘いものじゃなかったんだ。
All the researchers, including us, thought the same thing at first, but we were incredibly naive.
え？
物理現象すらねじ曲げるんだよ。ギガロマニアックスの妄想とそれによって共通認識化された現実は
The delusions of gigglomaniacs and the shared reality they create are capable of altering the physical world itself.
だからこそそれはこの上なく危険なんだ。
That's what makes them so dangerous. I looked at Aramura's sword, then back at Kunosato-san. Aramura was still smiling. She held the sword in front of me. I couldn't tell if the light it gave off was holy or evil, but for a moment it was so beautiful that I shivered. October 11th, 2015, Sunday. The town was filled with noise that threatened to swallow her whole. Oh shit, it's Scarecrow. But that was just the way she wanted it. Oh, I guess she's the new gen killer. And she's... Oh, her hair is pink. Oh, okay. I don't think it takes much inferring to know that the killer is, what's her name? Fuck, Ami-chan? Senri? I know, that's the only part I remember. Mina Misawa Senri. We still don't know if Ami-chan is the same person as Mina Misawa Senri. Shibuya was a town that accepted anybody and rejected everyone. It was the only place that would let her be a part of it now. She moved her legs forward valiantly amidst the hustle and bustle. Forward, forward. With each step she took, her face twisted with horrible pain. Or at least that's how it seemed to her. She didn't know if the pain was actually appearing on her face. Do you think her face became the Scarecrow thing because of the third melt, the Shibuya earthquake? Caused, like, physical injuries and disfiguration? Her face was covered with scars and shielded by long hair that hid her hatred. As she dragged her legs down the streets, no one in Shibuya stopped to look at her. She was grateful for that, but at the same time, she hated it. A flame burned within her womb. It was a flame of hatred. She was nothing but hatred now. The businessmen who passed by her on the street, the empty-headed student, the happy couples, the miserable-looking old people. She hated all of them. But she hated them most of all. She hated the ones who had abandoned her. She hated the ones who'd done this to her. If they hadn't abandoned her, this never would have happened. Oh, does she have a special grudge for Takaru and Onoe? There's no way, right? They were just kids. The hatred burned within her womb. So, okay, if we infer that she's the new gen killer, why would she target Gigalomaniacs? Is she trying to... There's two ways I can think about this. It can be that Gigalomaniacs were created by the people who experimented on her. So she wants to kill their creations to deny them that, I suppose. Or the second thing is she wants to kill Gigalomaniacs so that the whole world, or I guess Shibuya, has their eyes on psychics and espers, and once they figure it out, they realize how deep the rabbit hole goes, and they'll do something about the whole Gigalomaniac program. I guess we'll have to see. No, she was the hatred. The power she gained that day. It was all for this. Only the joy of revenge drove her forward. Forward and forward. And then, she didn't notice that the people who passed by her turned back in surprise. She didn't realize it herself. But this woman was laughing. She was laughing so hard that anyone could hear her. Like black smoke from a flame rising towards the sky. She raised her voice. Yeah, it frequently pans to Shibuya 107. Shibuya 107 is behind it, I guess? That's their headquarters? She raised her voice and laughed. Ami-chan. Two people max. Ami-chan max. How goes it? Miyashiro is awake and not completely yet. What else? He seems to have finally remembered their existence? Yes. What the sin he committed? Not yet. Understood. It is almost the day of judgment. Huh. October 12th, 2015. Monday.
おい、あれじゃね？ほら、今流行ってる。
Hey, is that the thing? The one that's really popular right now?
マジでやばくねてか流行るとおかしくね呪われるんしょマジやばくね
What? Really? That's crazy. And why the hell is that popular? It's supposed to curse you, right? Isn't that crazy?
ほれ、一枚持ってこうぜ。
Come on, let's take one.
やばいってそれマジやばいって
Come on. That's crazy. It's crazy.
あ、先輩、あれ例のやつじゃないですか？
Oh, senpai. Is that the thing?
例のって
What thing?
え？先輩知らないですか？歴史シール。
Huh? You haven't heard about them, senpai? The sumo stickers.
歴史シール
Sumo stickers?
いやいやいや、またまた。嘘っしょ？知ってて言ってるんしょ？
Oh, come on. You're joking, right? Don't tell me you've never heard of them.
いやマジで知らないって
No, I seriously haven't.
マジっすか？今めっちゃ流行ってるっすよ。
Seriously? They're really popular right now.
流行ってんのあんな気持ち悪いの
Popular? They're creepy as hell. Oh, is sumo stickers the power of Minamisawa Senri, aka New Gen Killer?
いや、流行ってるっ ってのとは違うか。ほら、例の連続殺人事件、あれの現場にあったって話っすよ。
No, I guess popular isn't the right word. They're found at the sites of those murders. You know, the weird ones.
あのシールがなんで？
The stickers were? Why?
なんでかは知らないっすけど、でもなんか意味あるんじゃないっすか？
I don't know why, but it probably means something, right?
力士シールね。なんかそのまんますぎだろ。もっといいネーミングねえのかよ。
Sumo stickers, huh? They couldn't have picked a better name.
ほら、ここにもあるじゃん、力士シール。
Look, here's another sumo sticker.
うわ、めっちゃ増えてんじゃん。あ、てか、あんた何やってんの？
Wow, there are even more of them. Wait, what the heck are you doing?
これちょっと可愛くない？ほら、カバンとかつけたら。
They're kind of cute. Like you put the one on your bag? No.
うっそ、可愛いとこマジウケるんだけど、どんな趣味よ？
You're kidding me, right? Cute? What's wrong with you?
絶対これ流行るってマジで。ねえ、あんたもそう思うっしょ？
I'm telling you, they're really popular. Don't you think so?
それ近づけんのやめて。見てるとなんか気持ち悪くなんだよね。
Get that thing away from me. It makes me feel sick looking at it, kind of. Isn't that a security camera right there? Those are security cameras. No. This one is. They're gonna catch wind of her having that reaction.
ほら、気持ち悪いっつってんじゃん。
See? She says it makes her feel sick.
うっそ、可愛いって絶対。
No way, it's cute.
あれ？それ何つけてるんですか？
Huh? What did he put on that?
あ、これ？ほら、例の力士シール？おしゃれっしょ。
Oh, this? It's that sticker. Neat, huh?
あ、いいですね、それ。
Oh, I like it. Is that a camera? Or are those cameras?
でしょでしょ？これ流行らそうよ。T シャツとかにでっかくプリントとか可愛くない？
Right, right. This is gonna be the next big thing. Wouldn't it look cute on a t-shirt?
あー、でも不謹慎とか言われそうじゃないですか？
Oh, but don't you think people say it's inappropriate?
ああ、不謹慎中とかうざいよね、マジで。でも大丈夫じゃない？みんなできればさ。
Sure, but who cares if we all wear them?
なんかグッズとか作ります？
Want to try and make some merchandise?
いいね。ソックスとかさ、可愛いかも。
That's a great idea, like socks or something. It might be cute. What the fuck is wrong with people thinking it's cute?
ちょい考えますか。
Hey, I'll think about it.
どうしたん？
What's up?
なんか焦げ臭くね？
Do you smell something burning?
ああ、ここあったらしいぜ。
Oh yeah, it happened here, I heard.
何が？
What did?
なんかほら、最近この辺で火つけて回ってるやついるらしいじゃん。連続放火？
You've heard about the person going around setting all the fires, right? The serial arsonist?
ああ、なんか聞いたそれ。
Oh yeah, I think I did.
それもほれ、あれのせいじゃねえの？呪いのシールとかって。
And it's supposed to be because of that cursed sticker or whatever.
あれなんなのマジで。あれと一緒なんだろ？前のほら。
What's with that? Seriously, it's supposed to be the same as that last thing, right?
ニュージェネだろ？
The new gen madness, you mean?
そうそれ、ニュージェネ。あれの真似なんだろ？渋谷マジやばいって。
Yeah, that new gen. It's a copy of that. Stuff's getting really bad in Shibuya, man.
このように今回の事件の日付はすべてニュージェネレーションの狂気と呼ばれる6年前の事件と一致しております。
So as you can see, the dates of all these incidences match the dates of the original New Generation Madness.
そこにどのような関連があるのかが注目されているわけですが、これについてはいかがでしょう？
And people are asking what the connection might be. What are your thoughts on this?
そうですね。関連があるのはほぼ間違いないでしょうね。
Well, it's safe to assume that there's some kind of connection.
ただ現時点で全ての事件が同一犯であると決めつけるのはまだ時期尚早ではないかと思います。
At the moment, I think it's too early to assume that all these are the works of the same culprit.
それはどうしてでしょう？
Why is that?
現場に残されていたという歴史シールは渋谷の街中のどこにでもあるという話ですし、入手するのは比較的簡単なんですね。
The Suma stickers that are found at the scene can also be found everywhere in Shibuya. Should be relatively easy to find one.
したがって何者かが同一犯の犯行とみなすために現場に残したという可能性も考えられます。
Thus, it's possible that someone left them at the scene to make it look like the same person was responsible for all of the incidents.
その場合はやはり捜査の混乱を狙ったということでしょうか？
So you think they're trying to confuse the police?
そういうことになりますね。特に今のようなネット社会ではそうした情報は早く出回りますし、騒ぎに乗じた便乗殺人ということもないとは言い切れないでしょうね。
Yes, that's what I think. Especially in an internet-oriented society like ours, information like that travels fast. It's possible that someone heard about the first case and decided to imitate it.
まだまだ謎の多い事件ですね。こちらの事件に関しては後ほど改めましてたっぷりと検証していきたいと思います。
There's still a lot of mysteries to be solved here. I hope we get a chance to revisit this at a later date.
さて、次のニュースはこちらも東京渋谷ですね。連続放火事件のニュースです。
Now an update on a series of arson attacks that have been taking place in Shibuya, Tokyo. Chapter 6, Their Resistance 1, Resistance of the Looming Past. October 12th, 2015, Monday.
しかし信じられないな。まさかAH 東京総合病院でそんなことが。
Let's go ahead. Data lock that. I can't believe there was something like that in the basement of H Tokyo General Hospital, though. Shinjo Takashi frowned as he leaned back into the sofa inside the messy office. The Frisia Credit Bureau is located on the second floor of an old multi-purpose building in Sakuragaoka. At this hour, the 20 or so desks in the room were mostly empty, but that didn't mean that things weren't busy. Research agencies like Frisia did a lot of work outside the office. It was precisely because they were busy that there's no one here. Damn, the credit bureau got a real makeover from Chaos Head. 3 people are having a serious discussion inside the empty office.
まあ、新庄ちゃんが疑いたくなる気持ちはわかるけど。
Well, I can understand why you'd be skeptical. In front of him was the CEO of Frisia, Momose Katsuko.
お前なんかに嘘ついて何の得がある？
Why would I waste my time lying to you? Kunosata Mio sitting further away from him, not even bothering to conceal her displeasure. It's clear she had no intention of being friendly with him.
もちろん信じないと言ってるわけじゃない。あの病院にいろいろ妙な噂があることだって知っている。
Well, I'm not saying that. I don't actually believe you. I know there's a lot of weird rumors about that hospital.
それにこうして生きた証人もいることだし。
And now we've got living proof too. Shinjo looked at the other person on the sofa. There's a tiny little girl.
あの子が本当に施設で被害者たちの世話を？
Come to think about it, how did Mio know about the patient that pushes the cart and the way to get around her is to like not make any noise and press up against a wall because she can't see you? Like either she got that intelligence from Momose, but like specifically Momose, because apparently Shinjo didn't even know about the underground facility. I guess he's new and he's an outsider, basically, or like he's green. That's what I'm saying. She was really taking care of the patients in the facility. But my other hypothesis was maybe She was told that by this girl. But they've never met, so I guess I can't say that.
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, that's right.
今彼女から事情は聞けそうかな。
Think we can get anything out of her now?
やってみてもいいが、失望するだけかもしれないぞ。
You can try, but you might just be disappointed.
え？
それがね。
Well, you see. You know, I wonder. So if every Gigalomaniac is broken at one point, I wonder how Mio awakened and how Aramura awakened. Were they also experiments? Maybe that explains why Mio knows the inside of the facility. That explains why Mio understands how the baby carriage pushing patient works. Because she used to be a test subject there. Well, you see.
私、帰ります。
I want to go back.
お願いします。私、帰ります。あそこに返してください。お願いします。
Please. I want to go back. Please, let me go back.
ずっとこの調子。帰りたいの一点張り。何を聞いたってろくに話してくれやしない。
That's all she ever says, that she wants to go back. She won't answer any of her questions.
百瀬さんが苦戦するのは珍しいな。
It's rare to see you having a hard time with anything, Momose-san. 'Cause I'm assuming Momose just tortures everyone else if I had to guess. But I guess she won't do that to this little girl. She just up and dragged an office chair over to the sofa with the girl sitting on. I sat down slowly as because so as not to scare her and looked at her at eye level.
山添浮君？
Yamazoe Uki-kun, right? He tried to speak as softly as he could, but she still shivered at his voice.
怖がらなくていい。僕はおまわりさんだ。
No need to be scared. I'm a policeman.
おまわりさん。
A policeman?
そうだ。
Does she
だ
even...
から安心していい。
I guess she would know what that is, because she's been to the surface before. That's right, so don't worry.
おまわりさんなら助けてください。
If you're a policeman, then please help me.
もちろんだと思う。だから教えてほしいんだ。君を真っ暗な地下室に閉じ込めたのは誰？
Of course, so first I want you to tell me who locked you in that dark basement.
私、あの人にさらわれてきたんです。だから助けてください。元の場所へ返してください。
These people kidnapped me. Help me. Send me back. Yamazoe Uki looked at Kunosato for just an instant and looked back to Shinjo begging.
これで私も立派な誘拐犯だな。逮捕してみるか？
So I'm a kidnapper, you see? Want to arrest me?
チャチャを入れないでくれ。なあ、ウキ君。何か勘違いしているようだけど、君は地下でひどいことをさせられてたんだ。だからこうして助け出されたんだよ。
Don't make this any more complicated. Hey, Uki-kun, you seem to be misunderstanding things. You're being made to do terrible things in that basement, and now you've been rescued.
ひどいことなんて何もありません。私はただ皆さんのお世話をしていただけです。それが私の仕事です。
There's nothing terrible about it. I was just helping everyone. That's my job.
だから戻らないといけないんです。私がいないと皆さんが困ってしまいます。
So I have to go back. Everyone will have trouble without me. That explains why even a veteran like Momo-chan was having trouble. Shinjo looked at the two and shrugged.
参りましたね。
I don't know what to do.
でしょ？
Right?
聞いた限りだと地下の環境はかなり劣悪ですよね。普通女の子がそんなところに帰りたいって思うもんですかね。
From what I've heard, things in that basement are pretty bad. I wonder if a normal girl will want to go back there.
私ならごめんこむるわね。まあ、うちも仕事内容の劣悪さじゃ負けてないと思うけど。
I wouldn't. Well, what we do here might be just as bad. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Unless I chuckled.
そいつの頭皮を見てみたが、ロボトミーや電気ショックの痕跡はない。
Are we not going to address this? I took a look at her scalp and there's no traces of lobotomy or electric shocks.
ちゃんと脳の検査をしないと断定はできないが、多分長年の軟禁生活で自分の境遇に疑問を抱かなくなってしまったんだろう。
We won't know for sure unless we do a brain scan, but my guess is that she's been locked down there for so long she simply stopped questioning it.
虐待されてる子供と同じか。
Same as an abused child, huh?
ああ。
どうしたもんかな。
I don't know what to do. Shinjo looked back at the girl, who now seemed as if she was about to cry, and started to scratch his head. As of now, the police had no reason to make a move on AH Tokyo General Hospital. None of the evidence he's gathered had been acquired by legal means. He had hoped that Yamazoe Uki's testimony would allow her to function as a whistleblower, but that was looking unlikely.
あ、そうだ。ウキ君、この少年を知ってるね。
Alright, Uki-kun, do you know this boy? Shinjo took a smartphone out of his jacket. It's the one he borrowed from the younger officers. He picked out Miyashiro Takara's photo from the ones he's taken of the people involved with the Hekiho Academy photo shoot.
彼のスマートフォンを君は拾ったはずだ。彼がそう証言してる。
He says that you picked up his smartphone.
その人なら何回か会いました。でも、そのスマートフォンって一体何ですか？
I've met him several times, but what's a smartphone?
は？何？
その子ね、最近のものは何も知らないわよ。
She doesn't know about anything that's newer than a few years old. Shinjo thought for a moment, then pointed to his own phone.
これがスマホだ。これと似たようなものを彼が落として君が拾った。覚えてないかな？
This is a smartphone. He dropped something like this and he picked it up. Do you remember? She stared at the phone in his hands and then nodded softly.
やっぱりそうか。で、それをどうした？
I thought so. So what happened to it?
落ちていた場所にすぐに戻しました。
I put it back where it was right away.
戻した？君が持って行ったんじゃなくて？
You put it back? You didn't take it with you?
持ってなんていきません。なんだかわからないものは怖いです。
I wouldn't do that. Things I don't understand are scary.
でも宮代君によれば、そのスマホから電話がかかってきたって言うんだ。君がやったんじゃないのか？
But Miyashiro-kun says you got a call from that phone. Wasn't it you who did that?
スマホというのはそうやって写真を見る機会じゃないんですか？電話もかけられるんですか？
Okay, so back when he got that call on the smartphone, my prediction was that it was Aramura who did it. But we now know that Aramura's ability is telling if things are true or false. Now, I'm not quite positive if every Gigalomaniac just already has the ability to make delusions into reality, and then they also have something else that they specialize in. Because, like, they can all create DI swords, right? But, like, only Takaru has psychokinesis. Only Aramura has, like, the true or false thing. But is there someone who specifically would be able to make a phone call that didn't happen? I feel like that's everyone, right? But I don't know. Huh? Smartphones are machines that show pictures like that, right? They can make calls too?
Oh.
Momosei giggled a little. Shinjo glared at her, then turned the phone around and brought up a number from the address book. He tapped the number. The phone rang for a moment, and then an extremely irritated voice answered.
Hi. もしもし、有村ですけど。
Yes, hello, this is Aramura. Oh. Was I right?
ほら、こうやって電話ができるんだよ。な。
See, you can make calls with it. Shinjo turned off the volume so that Yamazoe Uki could hear it. She didn't seem to care.
そうですか。
I see. Don't tell me. Okay. So the phone call happened before Takaru informed what's her face? Nono Karusu Nono that he lost his phone. He was going to go and get it. So I don't think it was Karusu's power that projected the phone call. I mean, if the new gen killer, supposedly, can put up sumo stickers that can act as cameras, then maybe they can also intercept phone calls. Like, it's not just visual, but it's also video and audio. I see.
もしもし、一体何なんです？用がないなら切りますよ。私これからランチなんで。
Hello? What is this about? If you don't have anything to say, I'm gonna hang up. I'm about to go to lunch.
いや、用ならあるんだ。しかも大事な用が。悪いんだけど、ちょっと力を貸して。
No, I do have something to talk about, something important. Can you help me with?
お断りします。
No. Damn. She doesn't even know what it is.
即答はないだろう。
At least let me finish.
ねえ、新庄さん。私ってあなたの恋人かなんかですか？何かっていうとすぐに電話してきて。いやらしい。
Listen, Shinjo-san, am I supposed to be your girlfriend or something? You're always calling me. It's kind of lewd.
いやいや、待て。別にそういうつもりじゃ。
No, wait, I didn't mean...
なら、ストーカーってことでいいですね。
So you're a stalker then, right?
よくない。困ってるんだ。助けてくれよ。
I'm not. I'm in trouble and I need your help.
うわ、出た。女の敵の決まり文句。それでお小遣いをせびったり、お金のために変なバイトをさせたりするんですよね。最低のダメ人間。
That's what all the bad boys say. Then you beg me for money or make me do weird jobs to earn cash for you. You make me sick.
真面目に聞いてくれよ。大切な話なんだ。頼む。
She says she doesn't watch anime. She definitely watches anime. Be serious. This is important. Please. Shinjo finally managed to quiet her down and then told her about H Tokyo General Hospital and Yamazoe Uki. And then he asked about Uki a few more detailed questions, this time so Aramura could hear her responses. And as a result...
どうだ、有村さん。
Well, Aramura-san.
全部白ですよ。真っ白。その子、嘘は一つもついてません。
She's totally clean. She didn't tell a single lie. Holy shit. Yeah, she can just do that, huh?
あと、今回の一連の事件についても本当に何にも知らないですね。その子が犯人と関係あるとか思ってます？だったら空振りもいいとこですよ。
And she really doesn't know anything about these incidents. Do you think she's got something to do with the killer? If so, then you're wasting your time.
そっか。
I see. Shinjo's shoulders slumped when he heard that. He saw that Kunosato's did too. She probably thought that she could learn a lot of what she wanted to know from Yamazoe Uki. Kunosato frowned and looked up at the ceiling.
有村さん、助かった。ありがとう。今度なんかごちそうするよ。
Thanks, Armora-san. You're a big help. I'll take you to lunch or something.
はあ？それってもしかしてデートに誘ってるつもりですか？だったら絶対に嫌なんですけど。
Huh? Are you asking me out on a date? Hell no.
未成年をデートになんて誘ったら警察クビだよ。じゃ、またな。
If I took a minor out on a date, I'd lose my job. Anyway, talk to you later.
またって、もうこういうのやめてくださいよ。何度言ったらわかるんです。
What do you mean later? Stop calling me. How many times do I have to? He ended the call before Armora could say anything else, and finally the room fell quiet. No one spoke for a while. The only sound was Yamazoe Uki mumbling, "I want to go home," as she stared at her feet.
まあその子に関してはもう少しうちで預かることにするわ。
Well, we'll keep her here for a while longer.
って言っても食事と寝る場所の提供くらいで大したことはできなさそうだけど。
There's not much we can do beyond giving her food and a place to sleep. Momose stood up and rolled her tired neck. There was an unhealthy popping sound.
それでも十分助かります。
It's still a big help.
あっちの方は一からやり直しか。
So we're gonna have to start over from scratch with H, Tokyo General Hospital then.
一からってことはないさ。地下施設の本格的な操作ができないか手を考えてみる。
Not completely. I'll try to come up with a way to do a real search of that underground facility.
なんとかなるの？正式な手続きを踏んだところでまたどこかから圧力がかかるわよ。
Can you? If you file the appropriate paperwork, they're just gonna pressure you to shut it down again.
でしょうね。
I'm sure.
でしょうねってあんた。
You're sure? Then.
ま、そこら辺は適当に口実をでっち上げます。ダメならダメでやりようはあると思うんで。
Well, I can come up with an excuse. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think it can do something. This guy's gonna get killed. But it really makes you wonder who the bad guys are. Is it the Divine Light of the Cosmic Church? Cosmic Church of the Divine Light? Or is it... Well, last time Nozomi was controlled by Cosmic Church of the Divine Light, so it could be both. But would they really be there still?
それにお天道様の元にさらしてしまえばいくらなんでも無視はできないでしょうからね。
If I can get this in the public's eye, I don't think they'll be able to ignore it.
なんです？何かおかしなことを言いましたか？
What? Did I say something strange?
似てきたじゃないあの人に。
Starting to remind me of them. Who? Yua? The one who was asking the Frisia Credit Bureau all about trying to get to the bottom of what happened to her sister or whatever? Or was he referring to Bon and Suwa? I don't think Suwa was trying to solve anything. He was the perpetrator. Yeah, maybe it's talking about Bon.
そいつは喜んでいいんですかね。
Isn't that something I can be happy about?
どうかしら。少なくともいい死に方はしないわね。
I don't know. If nothing else, you're probably in for a gruesome death. Hey, what did I say? Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Tokyo, newscaster Watabe murdered. Another copy of the New Generation Madness? 4-star. Name Finance Milk Girl. Popular online journalist Watabe Tomoaki was murdered in the afternoon of the 10th at a school in Shibuya. The police have become more convinced that the killer in this case is the same as the other murders that are patterned after the New Generation Madness 6 years ago. Watabe visited the school to talked to the students, coughed up some sumo stickers, and died when he went on stage. Watabe's stomach was filled with a large number of the mysterious sumo stickers. It is believed that these are what choked him. As the sumo stickers are seen everywhere in the streets of Shibuya these days, they seem to think it will be impossible to track down where the killer found them. Watabe had previously pointed out the relationship between the sumo stickers and the other mysterious deaths that took place on the 7th, 19th, and 29th of last month. The police are assuming there's a connection there. Dude's morbidly obese. No, he's morbidly obese. Morbidly obese. In before, this is a viral marketing scheme by the sumo wrestler people. Obviously the kids he was interviewing did it. Morbidly obese. So what, we're calling this one morbidly obese? If you guys want to see a sumo sticker that bad, look in the freaking mirror. There's a huge shadowy conspiracy involved in this. All the victims are people who tried to find out about the conspiracy. The ones behind it are also the ones behind the original New Generation Madness. They also eliminate the people who designed the sumo stickers. I bet the kids he was going to talk to are in danger too. I wonder if this is just a spoiler for the entire game. Like, yeah, it really is just the same people. So what, you're a sumo sticker truther? He's reading between the lines. God hath descended Lamau. Look at your ID, dude. Sumo? Morbidly obese. Morbidly obese. This story's almost 1,000 posts long. Why do you guys like sumo so much? Morbidly obese. Morbidly obese. If this is post 1,000, I'm gonna win the next sumo tournament.
物体を動かす力、いわゆるテレキネシスと呼ばれるもの、それが先輩の力です。
The power to move objects, telekinesis they call it. That's your power, senpai.
僕の力。
My power?
さあ、念じてみてください。動けと心の中で。
No, try and focus on it in your mind. Make it move.
念じる。心の中で。
Focus on it in my mind.
動け。動け。動け。
Move, move, move.
動け、動け、動け、動け、動け、動け、動け、動け。
Move, 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 move.
動けよ
Move! Oh shit. He can just do it when he wants to?
見て、机の上の本が。
Imagine if Nishijo Takumi could use his powers on demand. The game would have been very different. Looks like Takaru is actually competent. Wow, look, the book on the desk.
マジかよ。浮いてやがる。
Seriously? It's floating.
動いた。
It moved.
驚きました。これは私が思っていた以上の力かもしれません。
Wow, I'm surprised. This may be more powerful than I thought. What?
宮代拓、君の能力、この目でじっくりと見させてもらった。
Miyashiro Takura, I've seen your power now with my own eyes.
久野里さん。
Now what's your power? You gotta show us in the sign of good faith.
これからはその能力を使って私の渋谷ニュースを手伝ってくれないか。
From now on, we'll use your power to help Shibuya News. Oh, he's gonna be sleuthing? He's gonna be going into locked rooms and everything?
僕が渋谷ニュースを。
She wants me to help with Shibuya News?
私には君の力が必要なんだ。
I need your power.
はい。喜んで。
Yes, with pleasure.
やったね、タク。
That's great, Taku! Everyone's so happy.
すごいじゃねえか、宮代。
This feels like a delusion. You're amazing Miyashiro.
まあこれくらい当然だよ。
Well, of course, it's nothing.
宮代
Why is this like an ending theme?
タクねえタクったら
Taku. Come on, Taku.
これくらい大したこと。
Ha ha ha. This is nothing. Fuck's going on?
大したこと。
Nothing. Huh?
あ起きた
Oh, he's up.
ここ。
This is my room? Did he pass out after he used his powers? Then was that a dream just now? I looked at the clock. It was already well into afternoon and approaching evening.
そうか。
Oh, I see. I remembered now. I'd met with Armura and Kunasato-san at Cafe Lax, then came back here late last night, still confused. After that, I'd gone home and did some thinking. Then I did some research on the internet and finally fell asleep around sunrise. That's why I was only getting up now.
たく人が心配してきてやったのに気持ちよく寝てやがるんだもんな。
Sheesh, I came here because I was worried about you and you're just peacefully asleep.
タクはのんきだね
Taku's so relaxed.
で、うわが、なんだお前ら。
What are you guys doing here? Surprised I left out of bed.
なんだってご挨拶だな君は。
That's some greeting.
みんなタクを心配して様子を見に来たんだよ
Everyone can see you because we were worried.
心配？僕を？なんで？
About me? Why?
だってねえ花ちゃん
Because, well, you know. Right, Hana-chan?
うん
カズキ、お前まで。
Kazuki, you too? It's a tiny room, but I only just realized that she was here a second ago.
ちょっとタクそういう言い方はひどいよ花ちゃんだってずーっと気にしてたんだからね
Hey Taku, that's a mean thing to say. Hana-chan's been worried about you this whole time too, right? That was surprising. Kazuki was so worried about me that she'd come all the way out here. I figured no matter what happened, she'd still be sitting in the club room playing ESO too.
てか大げさなんだよ。そんなに心配しなくたって。
Come on guys, you don't have to get that worried.
でもよ結構いろんなことあったろ昨日。
You know, a lot happened yesterday, right?
そうだよのんちゃんも気にしてたよ
That's right, Non-chan was worried too.
クルスが。
Oh no? Kurusu was?
うん
まさか昨日のことベラベラ喋ったりしてないよな。
You didn't tell her about everything that happened last night, did you?
うん
Uh-oh. Sarika looked confused.
もしかして話したのか？
Did you?
うん
Yeah.
例の能力のことも。
The stuff about psychic powers too?
うん
Oh my lord.
なんで言っちゃうんだよ。
Why did you tell her?
だってのんちゃんには隠し事してもバレちゃうんだもん
Because even if you hide things from Non-chan, she'll find out. Yeah, Kurusu was pretty sharp, and I couldn't imagine a girl like Sarika being able to hide anything from her. I gave up and fell back into bed.
いけなかったかな
Should I not have? Sarika looked apologetic as she fiddled with her Garofroggy strap. Okay, I see. So basically, right after they went to Cafe Lax, okay, yeah, he went straight back to his RV and fell asleep, and his dream was just everything that happened in that club room. Okay, got it. Sarika looked apologetic. She fiddled with her Garo Froggy strap.
いやいえ話しちゃったもんは仕方がない
No, it's fine. If you told her, there's nothing I can do about it now. Knowing Caruso, she was probably really upset now.
で
So,
それでクルスはなんて
so what'd you say?
ああ、私は今動けないから、代わりにあなたたちがタクのそばにいてあげてって。
Oh, she said that since she couldn't move right now, she wanted us to stay with you.
それだけかあいつのことだからもっといろいろ言われただろ危険なことするなとか能力なんてバカなとかなんとか
Was that all? Knowing her, she probably said a lot more, right? Like, don't do anything dangerous, or psychic powers are stupid, or something like that. I guess the reason she didn't say psychic powers are stupid because she knows they're real already. She just didn't tell you.
そんなことなかったよ。
That's why she has Mina Misawa Senri in her fucking contacts. Hmm? No, not really.
だってあのクルスだぞそれだけのはずないだろ
This is Caruso we're talking about here. It can't be all she said.
それだけ。
No, that was all she said.
だよな
Right? I rubbed my eyes, still sleepy. Something didn't seem right.
ああそうだ昼間新庄さんから電話あったぞお前が探してるスマホのことで
Oh, that's right. There's a call from Shinjo-san this afternoon about the phone you're looking for. Oh. Ito slapped his hands together as if he just remembered something important. It sure is why he went there. I quickly stood up. That was one of my biggest concerns right now.
新庄さんなんだって
What'd Shinjo-san say? I eagerly pressed Ito for more information. Shinjo-san had said he intended to spend the whole day getting information out of that Yamazoe Uki girl. Of course, I told him many times to ask about that phone, so he had probably gotten around to asking her.
ああそれがな
Oh, okay. I just considered something. Let's say that, hypothetically, the new Gen Killer's power is the ability to hijack security cameras. Okay? Since it seems like every Gigalomaniac only has one specialty, I don't think this is the same person who creates and can see through the sumo stickers. I think that's completely a different person. My guess is that the person who can create the sumo stickers is probably maybe the blind old woman. I think that's fair. That's probably how she gets around, maybe, but I've never actually seen her anywhere without the little girl. So that might actually be untrue. Maybe she just needs the little girl to like support her as she walks because she's too weak. But maybe she can see through the sumo stickers. But that's not really the important part. I think the important part is that the new gen killer, who I don't think is the old woman, is able to see through cameras. That's why there's so many cameras set up. But also that's why when there's the knocking on the door at the Love Hotel, the cameras showed no one. Because I think the new gen killer can not just control cameras, but also like alter what they can see or what it shows. I mean, that's why she probably hasn't been caught yet. That's why she's so far off the grid. All these cameras are probably put up to like maybe find her. Oh, you know what it is? Someone put up the sumo stickers so that Gigalomaniacs would have a reaction. And then the cameras are there to try to pick up whoever has a reaction. That was already told to us. That's not the part that I'm trying to get at. The part I'm trying to get at is all of that is to find Minamisawa Senri. Is to find the new gen killer. But little do they know, Minamisawa Senri is invisible to cameras. Okay, yeah. And the ability to hijack it actually gives her the ability to kill Gigalomaniacs. Okay. Fuck, where were we? Of course, I told him many times to ask about that phone, so he had probably got around to asking her, about that. But the answer I got wasn't the one I was expecting.
あの子は持ってない？
She doesn't have it?
ああ、一度拾ったけどすぐに元の場所へ戻したそうだ。
Yeah, she said that she picked it up, but put it right back down.
そんな言い訳、新庄さんは信じたのか？
And Shinjo-san believed that? Really?
有村が確認したんだと。嘘はついてないって。
Aramura checked it out. She was telling the truth.
有村が？
Aramura did? Which meant that she wasn't lying.
じゃあ、僕の携帯から伊藤に謎の着信があったのは？
And that weird call from my phone to yours.
それも彼女は無関係だってさ。
She had nothing to do with it, supposedly.
そっか。
I see.
つまり、スマホを持ち去った犯人が別にいるってことか。
In other words, someone else took my phone. Then who had the phone in that picture? And how and why had they managed to use my phone to call us and threaten us?
とにかく宮代のスマホは引き続き捜索してくれるそうだ。だからさ、とりあえず新しいのを買ったらどうだ？
Anyway, he says he's going to keep looking for it, so why not buy a new one for now?
タクはね、やっぱり私たちの真ん中にいる部長なんだよ。だからね、タクと連絡取れなくて困ることはいっぱいあるんだ。今日も一日中心配しちゃったし。
You're still the club president and our leader, right? So it's a big problem if we can't get in touch with you. We're worried all day today, for one thing.
あと、なんちゃんもタクとお話ししたい時にすごく困るって言ってた。
And Nonchan said it was really hard when she wanted to talk to you.
そっか。
I see. I'm the leader. It felt kind of embarrassing, but I knew that only these guys would say something like that.
確かに今のままだと何かが起こった時にみんなと連絡を取り合うことができないな。
Yeah, it's true that I won't be able to talk to everybody now if something happens.
わかった。早めに新しいスマホを手に入れるよ。
Yeah, you're right. I'll get a new phone soon. Sarka smiled happily.
で、昨日の話の続きなんだけどさ、宮代。
It's about what we were talking about yesterday.
続きってどの話の続きだ？
What were we talking about yesterday?
久野里さんの言ってた能力だよ。本当にありそうなのか？
The psychic powers that Kunosato-san was talking about, do you think they really exist?
ああ、それわからないな。ちょっと非科学的すぎるし。
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. It seems a little too unscientific.
でも最初に超能力がどうのって言い出したのは宮代じゃなかったっけ？
But you were the first one to talk about psychic powers, weren't you?
それは。
Well.
お前には見えたんだよな。有村が出した剣みたいなの。
You could see that thing that... you could see that sword thing that Aramura had, right?
まあ、見えるには見えたけど。
Well, I could, but... Aramura's sword, I think she called it a D sword, definitely looked real.
そいつが見えたってことは、やっぱお前は能力者ってことだろ？久野里さんもそう言ってたし。
If you could see it, that means you're a psychic, right? Kunosato-san said so, too.
伊藤、相変わらず久野里さんの言うことは信用するんだな。あれだけひどい目に遭わされたのに。
Ito, you still believe everything Kunosato-san says, huh? Even after what happened to you? She treated him pretty badly in the basement of the hospital. Maybe he was into that.
おいおい、なんだよその目は。俺は別にそういう趣味はねえぞ。
Hey, don't look at me like that. It's not my fetish or anything.
いや、そういえばお前、クルスを怒らせるようなこともよく言うよな。あれもわざとじゃ。
No, wait. You're always trying to piss off Kurusu, aren't you? Are you sure that's not deliberate?
うわー、しんちゃんって変態さんだったんだね。
Wow, Shin-chan's a pervert, huh?
やめろよお前ら。んなことより宮代の能力の話をしてんだ今は。
Stop it, guys. Anyways, we're talking about Miyashiro's power right now. Ito dragged us back into the original topic. That was definitely suspicious.
いや、能力とか言われたって自分の意思で使えたことなんてないしさ。
No, I mean, I don't know about any psychic powers. I've never been able to use one when I wanted.
ラブホテルとか病院の地下とか鍵を開けたのは僕の能力だって有村や久野里さんは言ってたけど半信半疑なんだよ。
Armura and Kunosato-san said that the locks at the hospital and the Love Hotel opened because I wanted them to, but I'm not sure if I believe that. A door to the hotel room might not have even been locked to begin with, and the others might all just be coincidence, right?
ちゃんと試してみたのか？
Did you try it? I mean, last time when we were hiding, the emergency exit was unlocked, but also that's where the footsteps were coming from. That's why we had to hide. So who's to say it unlocked for us and not for the people that were clearly making their route? Did you try it?
試す?
Try it?
お、だってさ、やってみなきゃ使えるかどうかわかんねえだろ?
I mean, you won't know if you can do it unless you try, right?
コツさえつかめば案外できるかもしれないもんね。
It might be easy once you know the trick. Even the normally disinterested Kazuki was staring at me with curiosity. It was rare to see her like this. Maybe she was interested in psychic powers in the occult?
そうだな。
Let me see.
それともタク、一人で試してみたりした？それでダメだったとか？だったらしょうがないけど。
Or did you try on your own and it didn't work? If that's the case, that's too bad, but...
違うよ。僕がそんな馬鹿げたこと一人でやるわけないだろ。
No, I wouldn't do anything that stupid by myself. I lied. Actually, last night I tried it, and it hadn't worked.
じゃあやってみようよ。ね？いいじゃん。減るもんでもないし。
Then let's try it. Come on, it's not gonna hurt you. I mean, it might.
けどやるったってどうすれば？
How do I try it?
やっぱ強く念じるとかじゃね?
Maybe like focus hard? I tried that and it didn't work.
ほらほらタク、念じて念じて。
Come on, Taku, focus, focus. You probably need mutual recognition, right? If I had to guess, that was the whole thing. The whole, principle behind delusions becoming reality. Come on, Taku, focus, focus.
念じるって何よ?
Focus on what?
そうだな。例えばほら、そこにある本を動かしてみるとか。
Like, you know, on moving that book there. And this is just like my dream.
わかったよ。やるよ。やってみる。けど期待はするなよ。
Fine, I'll do it. I'll try, but don't get your hopes up, okay?
大丈夫大丈夫。
It'll be fine, I'll be fine.
5本。それでは挑戦していただきましょう。宮代拓くんです。パチパチパチ。
Let's see and take the challenge. Miyashiro Takara-kun. Ladies and gentlemen, can you do it? Clap, clap, clap. Suddenly, Circus stood up straight and gave me an introduction and a round of applause. I had no choice but to stand in front of the book and get ready. Raised both hands slowly and concentrated. Move. Move. Move.
動け動け動け動け動け
Move. 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 Move.
動け
He's just doing it like in his dream. Move. I stuck my hands out quickly, and then the pages of the book slowly started to. No way, right?
やっぱ動かないね。
It's not moving, huh?
だろうだからできないって言ったんだよ
Jesus Christ, this guy's tired from standing in one place and saying a singular word repeatedly. That's all he fucking did. Jesus. I told you, right? I can't do it.
チェなんだつまんねえの
Man, that's lame.
ほらカズキ人んちの壁を殴るな
Come on, Kazuki. Don't punch the wall of my house.
でもよかったね、タク。
I'm glad though, Taku. Circa opened one of my mountain views and smiled. I hadn't seen her take it from the refrigerator.
あ俺にも一本
Oh, I'll take one too. Circa handed Ito the plastic bottle she was holding, and then took out 2 more from the fridge. She gave one to Kazuki.
おいお前ら人のものを勝手に後で金払ってもらうからな
Hey, those are mine, guys. Better pay me back later.
なんだよケチくせえな
Oh, come on. Don't be so stingy.
一人暮らしは何かと金がかかるんだよてか尾上僕にも一本
Living on your own is expensive. Actually, I'll take one too, in a way. That was 4 bottles in total. I'd have to go buy a new pack.
サンキューで何がいいんだよ
Thanks. So why are you glad?
さっき言ったろよかったねって
You just said you were glad.
ああ、うん。だってさ、
Oh, yeah, because...
もしもタクにそんな能力があったら、命を狙われるかもしれないってことでしょ？
If you did have that power, it might mean your life is in danger, right?
あ命を狙われる
My life would be in danger? I mean, yeah, because psychics are getting targeted. I think I'll go ahead and end the episode there. Thanks for